Today we're going to review The Alchemist. This book, I have bought it recently, but it was a long time plan to buy this book. So I haven't finished it yet, but I think I can give you some idea. So basically, this book has a story of a guy who is out in a quest. He's a shepherd and he has a lot of sheeps. He goes from one place to another, and to give his background, I think he was having settled down life with his family, but his inner voice once told him that he should go for more and he should achieve more out of life. So he called upon his father and he said that, okay, he wants to be a shepherd and he wants to go around. His father told him that nobody in the family, like, previously has done this, but like, even in their village, this is very unusual because their village has everything you want for a good life, like maybe a wife, some cattles, your own land or something. But this guy, he has something deeper in his heart that he wants to achieve or conquer, in his words. So he wants to be like a person who roams around. And to do that, the best way is to be a shepherd, and he just roams around. Then lots of events are happening with him. He goes to places like for selling the wool of his sheep, and one day he found a girl, maybe. So he's that's what I read. So that girl he liked very much, and the girl also was hitting on him, and that was the part when I felt really interested to read the book. And you can see the bookmark here. And until that, I think that's the place where I have read. But suddenly, all these things takes a new turn when this guy has a like, very weird dream, and it's weird in a like magical way, because there is a kid in his dream who is telling him that he should go for a quest because he is meant to have more. And what I mean by that is there is a treasure somewhere that he should go and conquer. To acquire that treasure, he goes to a lady who tells fortune. And that lady, after hearing his dream and the explanation of it, the lady immediately told him that, yeah, that dream could get him some. So the lady also asked for the 10% share of what he gets, and then she agreed upon to tell him what is actually the treasure, and actually what, not the treasure, but simply just why it is hidden. And she told him that it's in Egypt. And the guy who thought that, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody is hiding any treasure for him in Egypt, and he has never been to Egypt. And this fortune teller lady, he doesn't have anything to pay her. So she even asked him that he doesn't need to pay her anything, but to give her the 10% of his treasure if he gets any. So the guy thought, okay, like what I might have thought, okay, I'm not getting that treasure and I don't have to pay her anything. So let's agree upon it. That 10% is fine. So, okay, I got that this, and then the guy was continuing his journey. And on the way to his girl, I told about, and that village he went to, like the village he goes to sell his wool, he was heading towards that village. But suddenly he meets an old man, but the old man was wise. And you might think, okay, so this is not a usual old man we're talking about. And surprisingly, this old man is the king. He even told him that, okay, I'll give you some expertise. I don't quite remember right now, but I could just tell you that he also offers some knowledge to him. Like, in return, he has to give him half of his sheep's, and then he passed on that knowledge. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And after that, I have read maybe, uh, let me go through. Let me go through. So, well, ask the wise man. Did you see the Persian tapestries that are hanging in my dining hall? Oh, I think it's the light of heaven. I was reading and suddenly it's all lit up. So, okay, I'm just joking. Did you see the Persian tapestries that are hanging in my dining hall? Did you see the garden that it took the master gardener 10 years to create? Did you notice that beautiful parchments in my library? The boy was embarrassed and confessed that he had observed nothing. His only concern had been not to spill the oil that the wise man had entrusted to him. So, yeah, we can see that there is a bottle of oil. Then go back and observe the marvels of my world, said the wise man. You cannot trust a man if you don't know his house. Relieved, the boy picked up the spoon and returned. Oh, sorry, it's not a bottle, it's a spoon. And in the spoon, there's droplets of oil, and he should not spill it. And this time, observing all the works of an art on the ceilings and the walls, he saw the gardens, the mountains, and around him, the beauty of the flowers, and the taste with which everything had been selected. Upon returning to the wise man, he related in detail everything he had seen. But where are the drops of oil I entrusted you? Asked the wise man. Oh, did he spill it? I don't know. What's your guess? Looking down at the spoon he held, the boy saw that the oil was gone. Shit, that's unexpected. Well, well, there is only one piece of advice. Oh, you know, the magical drapes are on me. Let me handle it. Well, there is only one piece of advice I can give you, said the wisest of wise men. The secret of happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never to forget the drops of oil on the spoon. Did, did it got you? I think it got you. It got me. The secret of happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never to forget the drops of oil on the spoon. So is he indirectly meaning that you should not lose what's within you? I think it's that. If it's true, then I'm a very wise man. Let's see. The shepherd said nothing. He had understood the story the old king had told him. A shepherd may like to travel, but he should never forget about his sheep. So I'm kinda right, but in the context of the story, in this context, it means his sheep's, which was within or with him. So, in the context of life and philosophy, personal philosophy, I think it's what's within me, like not losing myself, my intellectual, my knowledge, my sense, I am right. The old man looked at the boy and, with his hands held together, made several strange gestures over the boy's head. Then, taking his sheep, he walked away. At the highest point of Tarifa, there is an old fort built by the Moors. Who are the Moors? You know it? I don't know. From atop its walls, one can catch a glimpse of Africa. That's tall, I think, yeah. Melchizedek. Melchizedek. It sounds like my name, Mossadegh. So it's like Melchizedek. I'm also a king, in my own world, but not like those girls. So, yeah, the king of Salem sat on the wall of the fort that afternoon and felt the levanter blowing in his face. Is it lavender or levanter is something else? I don't know the word meaning. And I'm not teaching you actually, I'm just reading out, so don't expect anything from me. Thank you. Owner and excited by so much change, All they wanted was food and water. So this Melchizedek watched a small ship that was plowing its way out of the port. He would never again see the boy. Oh, so the king is Melchizedek, the wise old man, the king. He is Melchizedek, and he would never see the boy again. Just as he had never seen Abraham again after having charged him his 1/10 fee. Abraham, that was his work. The gods should not have desires because they don't have personal legends. But the king of Salem hoped desperately that the boy would be successful. It's too bad that he quickly going to forget my name. He thought I should have repeated it for him. Then when he spoke about me, he would say that I am Melchizedek, the king of Salem. He looked to the skies, feeling a bit abashed, and said, I know it's the vanity of vanities. You know the meaning of vanity? I do. I'm not going to tell you. As you said, my lord, but an old king sometimes has to take some pride in himself. He should. And I think that's all for today. I was going to read it myself, but I invited you because I'm really kind. Okay? Thank you.